me smiling, ain't a word I can say. The way you keep on shaking it can make my day. The way you make me feel is the way you take me higher. The way you make me feel is the way you take me higher. The way you make me feel is the way you take me higher. Baby, come on now, please, you take me there.
So here we are at Hovercraft HQ, just getting it ready to go out. Take a lot of maintenance these things because you've got all these skirts that go around the side and they tend to blow out, and you've got a cable going around the inside that holds them all in. Sometimes that comes loose, so you've got to do a little bit of TLC, make sure she's all ship shape, Bristol fashion. See you on the marina.
Luck in the muck. Alright mud lovers, we're out on the hovercraft again. Hovercraft History Hunters coming at ya with Steve, the main pilot, mechanic and know-it-all basically with all hovercraft things. And today we're looking for a bit of roaming out on the estuary far out in the Thames. You can only get to these places by hovercraft. The mud is treacherous, people get stuck out here. The only way out is by hovercraft. We have a little look to see what we can find and hopefully show you some good bits. Steve's already had a little marmalade pot. Pretty cool. There's a few other bits over here as well.
Marmalade.
Ooh. So yeah, look, a little cluster of marmalade pots just sitting around here. Look, 1, 2, 3. Don't know where they're coming from. Look, one's just right there, straight out the mud. I'm not going to pull it out. I'm sure that is. Oh, see how deep it is, guys. Proper deep round here. You found something, Steve?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
It's a big bit, but I say we're about 6 months too late due to the erosion. That probably would have been a whole pot there. There's broken bits in there still. Look, I imagine that's probably off it as well.
Well, what Steve's doing now, I'll show you a little bit. I've just found it. A bit of Roman pottery. Kent burnish ware, would you say, Steve?
Yeah, looks it. Let's try that.
No, it's big. It's a big pot.
Make sure I'm not throwing no bits away. God, it was a big one as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. Look, 6 months ago, that would have been probably the whole pot sticking out.
Yeah, well, we're trying to catch them before they all erode out. Record it all with the museum. This is time team style excavation.
Their trail's not as cool as mine, though.
can get a little bit under here, because that's where... There you go.
Oh, you've done it. I'm trying to be more gentle than you.
I just stuck my finger in. Oh, wow.
Look at that. I mean,
That's
look.
lovely. That's a piece of art, isn't it, really?
There you go. 2,000 years since someone touched that.
Lovely bit of pottery. Lovely bit of Roman.
It's not your normal burnishware either, is it? What's that? It's quite nice, isn't it? I'd say that's quite high status as well.
Yeah.
Let's get that checked out.
There's an old lock here, I think, an old lock plate. Well, that held buried treasure. Well, not necessarily buried, but just treasure. So you all know I love my bottles. Oh, sadly this one's broken there, look, but a nice little medicine bottle. Not sure there's anything written on it. This little hip flask. Plain one. Bit deep there.
That one was different.
Marmalade Pot Central, it's weird. I wonder if there's any with a maker's mark on it. A bit deep there though, isn't it? The mud's even deeper here.
Yeah, it's getting a bit treacherous, but look, it's literally as far as I can see.
Marmalade jars.
I might have a little scoot around so I see what I can find.
Go for it. So there's more Roman pottery here. That's a nice example there. Got a bit there. Amazing. You know you're quite far out when there's jellyfish. More pottery. This is going to be quite a Roman heavy video, so yeah, I'm expecting we're just going to find plenty more of this, but it's still amazing to think that they're still out here. Being eroded, they get washed out to sea. There's a little horn. We haven't been on this particular area for about 2, maybe 3 years, and there was Roman there before, or maybe even Iron Age, this stuff. And I'll show you a video, I'll show you a few photos of the stuff we found here as well, just so you know why we came back. It's a really interesting place, but obviously everything's getting eroded and getting washed out somewhere out there. We'll never see it again, so we're conserving this stuff and taking a few pieces back to record and saving it before it gets washed out to sea forever. So that's a nice piece. Again, it's only a fragment of a pot. Still amazing though. Steve's found a few little examples here. That's probably a base. Another black burnishware rim. And this is really cool.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's a nice little, well, it looks like it's redware, Roman redware.
Still my favourite. Still my favourite.
That is lovely.
When you watch archaeological programmes and they find the smallest piece of pottery and do that, only it would have looked like this. It doesn't leave. It would have looked like this. Would have looked like this.
Yeah. No, you can definitely imagine that, can't you?
Yeah.
Being the full pot.
Yeah, that's quite cool. I'm pleased with that.
But I said to you, Steve, you're not the full pot, mate.
Nah. Another big piece of Roman?
Yep. Another little bit. Oh, artillery shell. I mean, yeah, artillery. Oh, that's cool, look.
I'll keep that because it's fully detonated.
Yeah, because you've got the numbers around the side there, and that would have been primed to go off at 5, 10, 20 seconds and then explode. Anti-aircraft shell, I believe. Tip.
It's got fresh breaks as well. Look, see that shell?
Oh, yeah.
It's only just broken.
Not long gone. Oh, maybe there's some more around here.
it is. It's a pair of shoes.
Oh my god.
They're leather and they're...
A pair of shoes.
Do you know what? Pick them up.
Well guys, we found a pair of shoes. Looks like they've got a bit of age to them. Steve's going to grab his special tool.
I have a base of a Roman pot there. Do you know they could be Roman?
Could they be Roman? We'll find out shortly.
Base of a Roman pot. It's decided.
I think you should just go from right underneath and take the whole lot from the heel.
I think it just disintegrate.
I don't know, they might be quite well preserved because the mud does do a great job of preserving these things. So what we'll do, we won't clean them too much here, we'll put them in a bag, clean them back at HQ.
They are Roman, they've got hobnails in the bottom.
Joking.
Oh my god.
Flip her over.
Feel them, look.
Yeah, Roman shoes. A pair of Roman shoes.
What?
That's amazing.
This is really delicate where it's been exposed. But these need to go straight to the museum.
It belongs in a museum. Well done, Steve. Good spot. What size are they?
I've no idea. They're so delicate, the back of them, pick them from
I'm just putting them over slightly. Yeah, you got
the hobnails, look.
Yeah, you're right. Unbelievable.
Look, they're rusting out, but you can feel them.
Fantastic. Well, you don't just get one here, you get a pair.
Yeah.
Cheap at half the price.
There you go. Shipwreck hunters. Look what we found. There's not a lot left just to kill, but we have found a shipwreck.
Sweet. I prefer the hobnail boots, to be fair.
It's to the shipwreck. I'm claiming this as the shipwreck.
Have a nice little bit of Roman there. But we have bottle over there.
Looks like it's probably going to be broken.
Oh yeah, next to a clay pipe as well.
Alright, spot the find. I'm going to zoom in slowly. See it yet? Teacup.
She's a beauty. Complete with lifeboat. Go on, go on, go on.
Nice one.
Tell you what though, look, fuel tanks. Oh, and the toilet. Look at that. And that is a boat, look. Look at that, Si. The convenience.
Yeah.
You get caught short out here?
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit of a...
We need one in a hovercraft, really.
I do, especially in
Yeah.
driving. Actually, that could be easy arranged, just cut a hole in the back seat.
Yeah, like a commode.
Exactly. Oh, a little bit of leather work there, look. Not saying it's particularly old, but oh, it could be quite old. QI, quite interesting.
Ah.
This is, oh look,
Oil.
now what the heck was that used for?
Oil.
So here we have a little little bottle. You can read the name on it, Edward Manwaring.
Is it Mr. Mannering?
Even though we're out in the middle of nowhere, you find a nice sandy beach to relax on.
I don't know if it is or not, but it feels like a cannonball. It's
got a sort of weight to it. Feels solid. Might take that home and crack it open in the comfort of Hovercraft HQ. It feels like a solid mass, so yeah, interesting. Stay tuned when we get it home and crack it open.
Here we go, Simon, this is the moment of truth.
Yeah, so I think this is possibly a cannonball. We're going to tap it open and see what's inside, like a big Scotch egg.
Hard nut to crack.
Cool, I'd say. I think this is the outside of it, the old outside.
Do you know I've done that before and it's just completely split in half?
I think it's the core of an old cannonball.
Yeah, that rotted away. It should still come out round though.
You reckon?
Mind you, it's more salt water up in the estuary, isn't there? Like in the Thames, it comes out of the mud and it literally is like a shell. I think it's safe to say it was a cannonball.
Coming off. Probably was a cannonball.
Ah.
Or maybe
No, it was, look. It was a grenade. Look at that. Bruh. Yeah, that was a grenade. You're lucky it never went off. That's it.
Yeah, that's the.
This is what the inside of a grenade looks like. It's a grenade, definitely.
You reckon?
Yeah. 100% that was a grenade. Yeah, I've drawn them out before. Ever wanted to know what the inside of your grenade looks like? Now you do.
So we've cleaned up our shards and hobnail boot, and we made some interesting discoveries. So off to the find of the day. This is one of the suspected Roman hobnail boots. As you can see, it's in a very poor state, but we're going to hand this into the museum this week so that they can preserve it and record it. When we were cleaning it, a lot of the leather's just literally falling off in our hands, so we think we did the right thing by saving it before it got crushed by a boat or just got washed out entirely, because it wouldn't take very long due to the amount of erosion that's happening around that area. But this is just a close-up of one of the hobnails. On the individual hobnails that would have helped them prolong the life of their shoes. And when they were marching, they could be heard all over the place, marching with their hobnail boots on. We still don't know why there were two boots so close together. A bit of a mystery, that one. So all this will be sent off to the museum, like I said, so they can analyse it. We've cleaned one just to see what it was like, and we've left the other exactly how we found it, so then they could clean that if they wanted to, and analyse maybe the mud around it, who knows. But yeah, this is the result of one clean. That's the base, the bottom you're looking at there. Moving on to the Roman shards of pot. This is probably Kent burnish ware. Some really nice examples here. Nice big bits and all different sizes. One day we will find a complete pot, so keep watching. We'll keep going out there and we'll find, I'm sure, a whole pot eroding out that we can save before it reaches this condition. A few more bits of Roman over here, Roman red ware, we think. Again, we'll pass it all off to the museum and they can decide what they want to record and keep. But some lovely pieces there. But the best piece of pottery was that pot that came out. Unfortunately, it took a bit of a bump in the hovercraft, but because look how thin it is. It's literally like 2 to 3 millimeters thick. It's so fine and delicate.
but this isn't Roman. We think this is Iron Age, the 10-1 era, so that would date it to 350 to 500 BC. So it's really exciting. In fact, we did find, we think there was Iron Age stuff we found previously around the area, so that links it in really well. And again, we'll pass this off to the museum so they can record it. And a few other little bits that we found, much more modern obviously, but you saw these come up. The timer fuse on a World War II anti-aircraft shell. And you can see the timer there, so that had been set to however many seconds before it's detonated. So that's quite nice. And finally a little oil cap, and that reads, use only on recommended grade. So probably come off a modern boat engine, we reckon. So there we go. We'll let you know what the museum said, and hopefully they can record it and set up some records on the PAS system. So eventually we'll put that in the description below when it finally goes through their process. So here I am at the Museum of London with my Roman shoes ready to go and be recorded. Let's go! So this is the bit of paperwork you get when you hand in anything to be recorded with the Museum of London. This is your receipt. You put your name there and your date and the item there. 2 shoes. Didn't say they were Roman or not, but that's yet to be decided. And the signature and just depositor. So this is my receipt, so if they ever come back to me, this is my proof that I've put them in the museum. To go along with all my other receipts. You get to keep this, so and go in my folder of all my other finds that I've recorded. The Flo took the shoes, very excited about them, so now we'll wait and see if they come back as Roman. But in the meantime, let's have a little look around the museum. Bronze spears and swords. Yeah, amazing. Roman tombstone. There's a collection of Roman shoes they got here. Maybe they'll add ours to the collection. These are Roman bone counters, gaming pieces, and they come up now and again on the Thames. So these are Roman hairpins, and I believe that one there was found by Jason Sandy, Mudlark. These are Roman oil lamps, and Alan Sooty found one as well. I'm not sure where it is in this collection, but they do come off the Thames from time to time. So these Roman coins were found near Fenchurch Street Station. Board of 43 gold coins. Beautiful. Part of the original Roman wall around London, I believe. It's probably garrison.
See some good inspiration for the garnets. You could set them in a silver brooch like these Saxon ones. These are pilgrims badges. You sometimes find these in the Thames, not in this good condition. I've never found one. Nice bit of chainmail there, or mail as it's really known. I found a few of these in the Thames before, but not quite as big. Some more chainmail, slightly smaller. It's iron, isn't it, this stuff? You find plenty of green glaze on the foreshore, and the sort of things it would have come from. Most likely beakers, like that. Like that. I also find medieval floor tile. Beautiful. And we found a few of these fish traps still in the Thames. Interesting, these are 1400s to 1500s, and they're still in there. And that is an eel fork to catch eels. Well, it's not all about finds that you can pick up. There's lots of stuff here that's in situ that's pretty cool. And this is a basket, or maybe a fish trap. Got this really old wicker there, and as that's eroding out, that's falling off. But that probably goes quite deep. And I imagine that could even be like medieval, possibly even earlier. Really neat. And I think one of our friends has possibly recorded these fish traps for us as well. Shout out to Alan Murphy. Alan Murphy's recorded a lot of these bits and bobs down here, so the museum know about these things, which is really cool. So here's some mudlarking finds. Medieval Londoners threw rushes, dung, refuse and other filth and harmful things into the river, despite of complaints. Rubbish also formed part of their makeup, behind the timber revetments. Archaeologists on the Thames side excavations and metal detectorists on the Thames foreshore have found thousands of small metal objects, including toys, official lead seals, from cloth badges and jewellery. So these are some of the things that mudlarks have found, and they're in the museum. This is a pewter toy plate. Toy jugs. Really cool. So one really cool find is that, and that is a little lead case with a load of really teeny tiny dice. And they were found near London Bridge, and it was used for gambling. And so these little bone dice were found in a pewter container. They're all fraudulent. 3 have only high numbers, 3 only low, and the rest are weighted with mercury to fall the same way every time. Amazing. More beautiful pilgrims badges. This is high up on my wish list, to find in the Thames. So cool. And these are the Bellarmine pots. We find fragments of those in the Thames.
Thanks everyone for watching. We'll keep you updated on the Roman shoes.
Tune in next time for some more Hovercraft.
Hang on. I know this because I've watched YouTube with my kids. Click subscribe and like.
And the bell button as well.
Oh, and the bell button.
For notifications. See you next time.
Right. Peace out.